We walked Milford Knob, that's the one we're walking. And that's the view that you get to the top. If you look at it, this is where you start out. And I'll be recording, a couple of little snippets here and there, but that's where you're walking in. And I'll add some more. We're going on the Milford Knob today. And we're going to the top, which is work. Last time was hard, I didn't really record it, but I'm going to record it now. Little snippets. So as we're walking up the Milford Knob. And I'm going to take little snippets here and there. I used to record the full trail, but not many people want to watch the full trail. So I'm going to give you little snippets to keep it a little shorter than normal. So it'll be a nice short video. Look at this. I love this. Pine trees. It's like almost like a magical walk through the pine trees. Got some beautiful views over here. So it's a nice walk, but when you get to the top, boy, it's work. So I'll record that hill. And takes a lot of work to get up that hill. Not for the faint of heart. But I love this part of it right here. It's like almost a tunnel of pine trees. It's really nice. So I live this part. It's a great cool down when you walk down. You get a great nice cool down when you're walking down. So you do a lot of work to get up there, but you get a beautiful cool down when you're walking back. The other day we walked the cliff trail over here to this beautiful waterfall. Small, but beautiful, called the Hackers Falls. But look at that. Look at how nice that is. This little tunnel of trees. It's beautiful. Alright, you can see we're going further up, straight. So I'll put some more video up in a second. A little more of the Milford Knob. I got videos of this when this is got water running through it. Dry now, but we came up here in spring and this was running water coming down. It was beautiful. I posted a little video of that, just like short, just to show you how the water was running. Right now she's barely trickling. Now it starts the uphill climbs. Starting to work already. But you gotta see this hill at the end, trying to go up to the knob. It's a heck of a hill. Now there is another way to get up there. It's a little less, but it's a longer walk. But it's not as steep. So it's a little bit easier. Nice bridge. And it's going to be a nice walk. See how many miles this is. You got a stepper, something to count your steps. Let us know how many miles it is that we walked today. But as you can see, this is all uphill. So, pretty good walk. You can see it goes uphill, so sign off, sign back in a little bit. That's where it came from. Deep roots. And this is where we're going. Just a little more of the beauty around here. You know, it's very popular. A lot of people usually here at the Knob. And I just went on the other side about a week ago, which was one heck of a walk. We walked like 10 miles, something like that, with something. But you can see it's beautiful. Well, this is a working trail, so you gotta come here. You gotta be in, you know, start on some easy trails and work your way up to this one, because this is work. But you know, stop when you can. First time I came here, I was pretty heavy, and I lost now like close to 30 pounds. But we stopped at a certain point because I was tired, and then we went back down just to give us a brief, you know, workout, and then saved it going up to the top for another day. So if you need to take a break and walk back after a certain point, don't be embarrassed. I did it. You know, when you get yourself in better shape, then you make the full walk. So, but it's great. It's a great view, and it's good. Fall, spring, summer. It always looks a little bit different when you're walking it. So each time you walk it, you see something different. So it's pretty cool. I'm just gonna sign off for a little bit, and then I'll put up some more. It's a nice little part of the trail. Beautiful surroundings. That's beautiful. Look at that, how that looks, that trail. Looks like the wind died down a little bit. It's pretty breezy yesterday and this morning, but looks like it's dying down a little bit. It is a beautiful trail. That's for sure. That's pretty cool. It's a nice walk in this trail. We'll slow down in a minute. I got two ways you can go up. You can go up this way, which is a long uphill climb, but it's not as steep as the other one. The other one we're going to is steep, as steep can be, but it's a shorter walk to the top. But boy, it's a crazy work, you know. So see how it goes. See how it goes. But either way it goes up there. Just the one's a little bit longer than the other. So you can see it's just a beautiful walk. Just a really nice walk, but it is going uphill the whole time, so you're gonna work. If you walk this trail, be prepared to work. Bring water, make sure you're dressed properly. Wear the right boots, hiking boots, and just enjoy the walk. You see, it gets a little bit easier here. But when we get to the end, wait till I show you that hill. That is steep. It's a lot of work to get to the top. So when I get to that hill, I'll post that with the rest of this video. So I'm going to sign off and then I'll record a little more. Little fork in the road, but you're going left. Going up further. So this is, you know, a good amount of walking, that's for sure. Good amount of walking. Definitely a good amount of walking. I wore a jacket today because it's cold. And now I'm saying I shouldn't have because I'm sweating a lot more than I probably would be. But I can't take it off now because I'd be freezing. But it's a good day walking. Definitely a lot of work. That's for sure. But if you can walk this trail, you get to the top, it's an amazing view. So I'll add that in here. That view is going to be beautiful. Got a great view from a couple of different places up there. So should be a nice little clip for you. So we're slowly approaching this monster of a hill. And I'll put it up in a second. So this starts this monster walk up this crazy hill. And it is nuts. When those nights, it's a little hawk's walk. But this gets really steep. That's for sure. Definitely gets steep now. I'm just going to give you a view of the hill. Not going to really record going all the way up because my hands. But look at that monster. Oh man. That is a monster hill. Just look at that. Can you see that? That's a monster hill. And it gets your heart pumping. Wow. And I'll record once I get to the top. Alright, I'm signing off. Let's look at that. Monster. Steep hill. This is work. This is a lot of work. Not for the faint of heart. Wow, about halfway up. But it's something. Let's take a look at that. This is a lot of work. Almost there. Almost to the top. It's a lot of work. Let's do this. Gotta talk yourself into it. Once you get to the top, I don't even know what that is. Some kind of bird. But we're almost there. Almost at the top. Oh wow, what a walk. time breathing. Look at that. That's some walk. Alright. Final push. Final push. Here we go. But this is beautiful. But definitely a lot of work. Oh, we made it. We made it. Woo! We made it.
That's some hill.
Crazy. Alright, I'm gonna show up for a second. Catch your breath, drink some water. Almost at the top now. Oh boy. Oh, this is a hill. Now the other way, not as steep, but it's a much longer walk. So, if you can't handle that kind of steep hill like this, go around the other way. It's a little bit easier. I'll give you a recording of that if we walk down that way. So, go to the right. Want to see the view?
Come back to it.
We're going to come back this way. So we're going to, I think this is the Milford Knob right here. Walking out to beautiful view. And this is what you work for. Coming up to this view. Look at that. You got a view of Milford. I think parts of that in New Jersey. Oh, look at that view. And this is what you're working for. It's gorgeous. Really, really gorgeous. It's definitely windy today. Look at that. That's amazing. What a gorgeous view. Just left the Milford Knob, which is that way. And we're walking more. So I hope you guys enjoy these little walks. I know that it's hard to get people to watch these boring videos. I get a couple people, but hopefully eventually we'll get more people to watch these boring videos. Need a certain amount of viewing hours if you're gonna make any kind of ad revenue. My shorts are doing really good, but regular videos, people not tend to watch them so much. But I'm gonna try and make them a little bit shorter. Maybe more people will watch. Thank you. I'm just gonna sign off for a little bit, and then I'll add a little more. But it's definitely a working trail, so if you do decide to do the knob, be prepared for some work. There's a white trail. The other one was a green trail. So this might be the cliff trail that we did the other day. We just didn't go all the way to the end. So, but as you see, another beautiful, beautiful view. It's great, you know. But there's going to be a hill on this one too. There's a little bit of a push uphill over here, but if you can get up here, most of it is pretty calm, you know. Here goes a little bit of a hill, but most of it's flat surface. I think this is the only one I think this one right here, you got to go up. And I think it's the last hill on this side, but then it's all downhill, whichever way you go. But last week we went on a cliff trail, and that had a heck of a walk. It was uphill for a while, but this one's very steep, but not as long, so it's pretty cool. And shut it down for a second, because we're gonna go pretty much. It's a straightforward walk from here. Let's see, and then I'll add some more. So this is pushing on further to a nice little cliff that we're going to, and give you a little view from there. But this is pretty, once you get past that initial 2 hills on this side, it's pretty flat walking on the top. So you can push through the one steep hill and that other steep hill, and it starts getting nice, because then you start doing a little cool down, and you just start really enjoying a walk. So you see we're going really straight down. I'm just gonna stop the video and restart it over there. Look at that great view. Just look at that. In the middle of the wilderness. That is a great, great view. But it is work. To get up here, it's work. And it's just that one push, that one steep hill. But I'll record, if we walk down the other way, I'll record that downhill. You'll see it's longer, but a steady climb. So it's a little bit easier. Oh, wow. This is another trail. Huh. I don't know what trail this is because it's not marked off. But there's a trail here. And this is where you would go down. This is where the other way, this is the other walk down. So if you go back the other way, this is the other way. See the green trail? So it runs into the other green. So you can see this gets a lot of water runoff. That's a little water. So sometimes when it rains, the whole trail will be all watered out. But it's a nice walk. And I do love it that I could do it. I don't know how many more years I could do this. 50 now, so hopefully, I mean, I've seen a couple here. They looked like they were in the 80s and 90s walking up these hills, and I'm like, how in the world do you do that? And, you know, a lot of people a lot older than me doing it, so hopefully I can keep up, because that would be nice. Because just look at the beauty that you get. It's just unreal. And that's, these things are, you know, experiences that are valued. And we put a lot of these videos up. Hopefully, if you can't walk, or if you can't get up here, you can experience it, you know? Experience it with us. So, that note, we're going straight, so I'm just gonna shut it down a little bit until we get a little further. Look at that little walk. I love this little pine. You know, you got little pine trees next to you, and you're walking through almost like a, you know, welcoming, like royalty being welcomed when you see these pine trees when they're like that. You know, almost like a salute to you being walking up here. It's just beautiful. It's rare to see beauty like that. And then you got the great canopy. Look at that. It's gorgeous. Totally gorgeous. And then you got that. That's amazing. But when it's windy, you gotta be careful. Yesterday was so windy that branches were breaking everywhere. I almost got hit a couple of times and I was like, wow. But thank God I didn't. You always gotta be careful. And that's one of the wonders of walking too. You know, weather. Seeing what the weather has to hold. But I hope that nice little turnaround gave you a nice view of the walk. It's just beautiful. That's great.
I thought I heard something.
Yeah, that's something.
And I think you kicked something on the ground.
No, it wasn't me.
I thought it was a deer's hoof.
And this is a nice little cliff view. That view. That is gorgeous. That is some view. Look at that. Look at that. That is a beautiful view. You got the mountains. And there's little squiggly lines. They say they put that in for the hunters. So, but it is gorgeous. And I'll post this up later just to get you a little view. What's up, guys? I want to thank everybody that subscribes, likes, comments. And this is one of the beautiful scenes over here on the cliff trail. We took the Milford Knob up here, and but you got to see. So we're just going to give you a little view of this beautiful scenic view up here. I mean, just look at that. Stuff like this is just worth the walk. It's worth the struggle to get up here. But when you get up here, it's just unbelievable. Just look at that. Take a look at that beauty. You can't just experience it. You only experience it, you know, a couple times in life really like this. So I hope you enjoy stuff like this. But it is work to get up here, and if you can't get out, I hope you enjoy this if you can't get out, because that's really why I do it for people that can't get out, because they have something they could really enjoy with me. And I'll be making some more videos, and I'm going to sign off on that. I wanted to videotape this when you're walking through the pine trees. It's almost like swords standing at attention. It's like almost they're welcoming you, almost like a royalty walking through the forest. That is great. You just look at that view. That is awesome. You just walk through this path. It's almost like you're royalty visiting the woods. But I love that. You just see the trees on the edge. It's almost like a path just for you. So this is one of the highlights of this trail. I like it. So I'll post this just to show you what a nice little view that is.